Hello everyone, my name is Xantor, and welcome to something brand new. I'm going to be playing The Binding of Isaac today, and yeah, we're going to be starting an Eden streak. So I've been doing this a little bit on my live stream over on twitch.tv/Xantor Gaming, and it's been going really good. I'm up to about 20 at the moment, and my record is about 50 as I'm currently recording this. And I don't know, I just thought it'd be a good idea to give it a go on a brand new channel. So yeah, if you enjoy the video, remember to subscribe Areno and do the likes and all that, and give me comments and all that. And yeah, we'll just get going. We'll get going. I'll just kind of explain my plans and everything about this as we go. Okay, interesting start. We got present to start with, and we have shrink shot. So shrink shot is interesting because you know, every now and then when you hit an enemy, it'll shrink them down, make them really small. And then we've also got the present, which we can actually just use like right now. Oh, look at that! Right off the bat, we get pencil as our first proper item. That's really good. As you can see, pencil will just shoot out a big like blob of tears as we shoot. So that'd be really useful. It's kind of like a shotgun effect, I would call it. Anyway, so yeah, this whole sort of Binding of Isaac series sort of thing has kind of been inspired by a friend of mine from, you know, live streaming past. Not Christmas past, although it is almost Christmas as I'm recording this. But yeah, by a guy called Docky93, kind of convinced me to do this. Because he's like, hey, you're good at Isaac, and, you know, yeah, you're good at Isaac, you make videos online, and I think it'd be a good idea to give it a go. Try out the whole YouTube sort of specific Binding of Isaac runs. Because yeah, I as I said, like I do it on stream sometimes, and I have a VOD channel as well, where I have all of my streams of this game. But yeah, he was just like, yeah, you should do sort of just videos of it. And I thought, I don't really want to clutter up my main YouTube channels, you know, with Binding of Isaac content, because, and you know, he explained all the SEO sort of stuff to me, and it's like, oh yeah, it's bad to put multiple styles of content on the same channel sort of thing. So I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna make a new channel, and we'll see how that goes. And yeah, here I am. Ooh, the tower. That's an interesting card. I think I'll just kind of use that here. Yeah, there you go. So we got this. And let's see. Oh, look at that! 2 tinted rocks down there. How amazing! How perfect! Look at that. All right, let's just put that right there. And look at that! We got a small rock from that. Amazing, good stuff. We'll also open that as well. So yeah, I will kind of be explaining how I play Isaac and stuff as you know, as we go. Quite a lot has happened already, to be honest, and it's kind of weird to talk about in the way that it's difficult to play and concentrate at the same time. But that's just, I think, something that that I'll get used to. I mean, I should be used to it as I am a streamer, but it's a little bit different when streaming as to YouTube, because with streaming, you know, you've got a Twitch chat next to you and that sort of thing. But yeah, when you're just doing a YouTube video, you haven't got anyone there next to you to talk to you. It's just like you're on your own now. It's like going back to 0 viewers, and it's just kind of odd. Anyway, so I see that sacrifice room up there, which is kind of cool, and we've got some hearts here to use. So we might use that in a little bit. However, I want to take out the boss first. Just so we could potentially get a health up. Because if you don't know health ups in this game, apart from like 1 or 2 health up items, they will almost definitely give you a heart back when you pick up the health. So we didn't get a health up, but we did get a bar of soap. And that's good, because that's a tears up. So yeah, I think we're going to go and use that sack room now. So we've got half a heart in there, 2 hearts here, half a heart there I could use. I wonder, is this the secret room? It is the secret room. Very nice. So we've got a bit of money there. can't quite get into the shop yet. Well, I can actually, but there's not really much need to because we don't have the money to support that yet. So let's just start using this. Okay, so that's 1. That is 2 hits. Good, we got coins each time. So yeah, this is a strategy that I do quite often whenever I can. If there's just spare hearts lying around on the first floor and you don't have any soul hearts, use the saccharin. Do it. I mean, the hearts are there for a reason, right? If you've got them to spare, might as well use them. You feel blessed. Okay. And 4. I don't think we've got any more hearts lying around the floor. I think we're going to be down 1 heart, but that's okay. Just from that exactly. So that's that. We could go and check the shop to see what's in there. We do have a bomb to use as well. So there you go. I have also over the past couple of minutes had a missed call on my phone saying, "Hi Linda." Well, I think that's wrong. My name is definitely not Linda, so there you go. Now this is exactly what I wanted. So this is why you should always go into the shop before you go into the item room. Especially early on, because you could get this. And, oh, look at that. Head of the Keeper as well. What a lucky floor. So this golden question mark will mean that when you go into item rooms, there is a chance, well, not really a chance, but you'll get 2 items spawn instead of 1. So that just shows that you definitely want to go in here, or want to go into the shop before you go into an item room. I always love to show that off, and I think it's a good strategy. Okay, I've taken Nancy bombs, so that's cool. And I think we'll just be off to the next floor now. Ooh, actually. Look at that, another tinted rug. Because that's what reverse tower does. Instead of spawn 5 bombs in the room, it'll spawn a bunch of rocks. Just loads and loads of rocks. Actually, hang on a minute. We could probably find the top secret room, which is in 1 or 2 places. It's not there, so it's going to be that room just above the item room. Well, diagonally up from the item room. It's got to be there. And yeah, this is just kind of how I play Isaac, right? You got to take it slowly, take your time. I think it's here. Yes, there we go. What do we get? Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll blow up these skulls as well. Okay, let's leave and enter again so we don't have to deal with those guys. What's that? Chariot? Okay, not bad. 2 black hearts. Can't really have a use for the chariot, so I think we'll just take the stars instead. And we'll, I think we'll just teleport there on the next floor. Unless it's like a blind floor or something. If it's a blind floor, then definitely not. But yeah, honestly, that phone call, like, really messed with me mentally. I was not expecting that. It was going off in my pocket while I was just chatting nonsense. Anyway, floor 2, basement 2. Yeah, let's go. So we've got another saccharin here, which we could use, but again, now we've got like black hearts, so maybe not. If we find a lot of soul hearts on this floor, then maybe we could, you know. And I think I'm just not going to use the stars yet. We're just going to wait on that. So yeah, for this series, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing exactly. So obviously the plan is to start with an even streak, which is what we're doing now. So if you don't know what that is, it's win as many times as you possibly can with the character Eden without dying. So when I say without dying, it doesn't really mean in general. It means more like you can die in the run, and that doesn't count. But if you die and, you know, you get the end screen or whatever, today I died, then yeah, that's over. But like, if you get the chance to like turn into Dark Judas or Lazarus or something from Lazarus' Rags or Judas' Shadow, sure, why not? You know, as long as it keeps the run alive, that counts. So that's just kind of like the rules, setting everything up. 9 lives as well, the guppy item, that's fine. So yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I think when the run ends, I had an idea, and it could be interesting to try this. We could try streaks with other characters. So what my plan would be is that, let's say we die on a run coming up, on like, let's say run 5 or whatever. That'll kind of end the Eden series, if you will. And then the next series, because that's kind of how they're going to be, each streak will be its own series. And my plan would be is that every series we would try a different character. And we could do like a YouTube poll or something, I don't know, to determine what character I play next. Something like that. Just an idea. This is actually a really cool secret room to have, because it's right next to the boss challenge room, and we can bomb straight into there. Of course, because we have Nancy bombs, I've got to be careful that we don't stand too near to them, because it could mess us up. And you know what? I'm going to take this, and we're going to teleport out using the stars card, because I want speed, and I don't want to have to fight another boss. Nice. So we just stole that item for free, essentially. I really like this. I really like this. This is really good. Quince is a good item. It's strong, but I like this Seraphim. Dude, I had a run recently on my stream where Seraphim just like carried the first few floors of the game. Very strong. It does homing tiers. It's got pretty strong tiers. So yeah, it's a good familiar. I think honestly one of the best items you can get early in the game is a familiar. Like genuinely, they're that strong. It's just a lot more put down power that you wouldn't have normally. I think here we're going to take Death's List. Let's do it. And let's move on. Apologies for the coughing, by the way. I did have a cold a few weeks ago. And the problem is, when I get colds, they linger. They just linger. The cough lingers, is essentially what I'm trying to say. And it doesn't go away for like 3 months. So we're going to try and use Death's List, but again, I can't like guarantee that we'll be able to pull it off. It'd be nice to. It'd be like a little bit of bonus, Brucey bonus sometimes. Ooh, Soul Heart. Dude, the game's been really generous with health so far. I'm happy with this. Can't complain. So yeah, how I usually do like, oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, I'll just take Roid Rage. This is good, but I don't want this. I don't want it if I can help it. So yeah, Roid Rage, more speed up. Good stuff. I need a speed up. And yeah, the other one was kind of Bomb Shot. Now, Bomb Shot it's interesting. It's only really good, in my opinion, if you've got the ability to avoid getting hit by the bombs. So if you've got Host Hat is really good for that sort of thing. And what's the other one? I'm forgetting the name of it. It's like the fire with a heart inside of it, where bombs will heal you. I forget the item name, but yeah. That item is also really good for it as well. And yeah, when it comes to Death's List, you can see it is giving me some little stats up here and there. It isn't really important if you do it. Like, you don't want to sit there and, you know, spend an hour in one room just to try and really optimize it. It's not worth it. But if you do get in the right order, it's just a nice bonus. Alright, yeah, let's do the challenge room. Why not? And more health. Wow, this is going really well. I also don't really know what I'm going to do when it comes to, like, the destination. Like, where I'm going to go. I mean, by default, I usually just go to, the chest, Cathedral and Chest, by default. But if I feel up for it, we could maybe do, like, a beast run or something. That could be kind of cool. We could go to the Void, do Delirium. If we get Angel Rooms, we could do Mega Satan. Or if we get like the key to open the door, Dad's key or whatever, we could do that. I'm open to it. I'm open to changing up the routes, messing around with different things. Why not? Could be fun. So we've got Chubb here. Easy peasy. Yeah, nice and easy. Oh, we got perfection as well. Interesting. That means I haven't been hit yet in this run. I haven't actually taken any damage. No, I'm going to take Sack Dagger. It's really good. You may see that I'm, like, avoiding pills. And that is because most of the time, they give you bad things. Like, sure, there are some good effects, but for the most part, it isn't really worth it. Unless you've got, let's say, the PhD or Evil PhD. So that's kind of my philosophy on using them. Or if you just feel like a YOLO sometime, if that's even how you use YOLO properly. I may be 26, but I don't understand the sayings of the youth and generation. I'm like, I can't explain it. It's like I'm 40, but also 20 at the same time, is how I see myself. Can't find a secret room. Now I'm thinking about it, it definitely can't be above us. Or there. So I just wasted 2 bombs there. And it definitely can't be there because there are small rooms connected by them. So, yeah, it's got to be either here or here. Left or right. Yeah, there it is. Well, there goes perfection. It was nice while it lasted. Nice while it lasted. That was some cool brimstone effects, though. Anyway. After that disaster, I think we should move on. Unless... Top secret? Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll pay this guy out. But I don't really think it's worth paying that machine out. If it was YouTube, I probably would pay this like all the way out, just for a bit more money and potentially a blood bag, but I think for the sake of the streak and you not getting bored of me running around the floor for about half an hour longer than I need to, we're just not going to play it anymore. We got a lot of money anyway, 55. Alright, Catacombs 2. Let's go in here to start with. Very nice, just a bomb. Not bad. I'm okay with spending a little bit of health here and there. Like, yeah, if I've got loads and loads of health, I can spare a bit. It's not a big deal. So yeah, my main advice to people who want to give Eden streaking a go, because I know that there are a couple of people who watch my stream who are like, oh, I don't know how you do it, I could never do this. Or, you know, like, I tried an Eden streak, but I only got to 3. Oh. It would be to play slowly and play carefully. Dodging is by far the most important thing you have to learn. And, after that, it's probably strategy and ways you can bend the game. So again, with, like, the sack room, I would class that as, like, bending the game. Because not everyone would play like that. I mean, you know, most people I've seen who play the game for the first time just see a spike and they're like, yeah, I'm not going to press that. That's bad. And I was like that for the longest of times, but when I started using it, it changed my life. It really changed the way my runs went. For the better. It's good stuff. Okay, we got one heck of a floor here. All sorts of potential. So, what I mean by that is we can do this. Okay, there's some sort of magnet effect on that one. Yeah, looks like I'm not going to be able to get this chest. I'm not spending any more bombs on that. You see, we can play this a couple of times. 2, 3. Oh, we got a gold coin. Okay, we got it. That's the thing I started doing the other day on stream, and yeah, I think it could be a good little thing to start doing. which is the Hammer Bros theme. Yeah, when you chase down golden coins. I remember there was a guy on Reddit a while ago who was like, I'm gonna do this every day. I'm gonna spawn a golden coin and oh, well, we gotta take that. And the guy was like, I'm gonna do this every single day until I get 99 coins with one of them. And everyone was like, nah, you can't do this. It's not gonna happen. And he gave up after about 3 days. Poor guy. But I don't even know if that's possible. What is the limit of golden coins? Is there a big limit? Or could it literally just go on forever? Because I really don't know. Oh, I see a, okay, bit of tech here. This right here, this coin, is a luck up. You can see the little glint on it. It's slightly greener than the others. Like if you compare it to this one. Bam, luck up. So always look out for that. Because it's not something that everyone knows about. But it's a good little thing. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's explore the rest of the floor before we go into there. Into the boss room. Because you never know what we might find. Just trying to get Death's list here. There you go. That time it gave me a bomb. I don't think we're going to explore the rest of the floor over there, you know. We're okay. If we were a little bit weaker, then I probably would. But seeing as we're like full health and pretty strong, I don't think it's worth really, you know, exploring the entirety of every single floor. The one thing that tends to kill me in this game more than anything is rushing. So I don't want to play fast. The slower you play, the safer you are. And by that I mean, you know, not going on to the next floor too early, or like beating the boss and then just going down, that sort of thing. Just taking your time, thinking about what's on the floor and how you can use it to your advantage. I'm going to re-roll this. There you go, that's pretty good. Teardrops. I'm running down to teardrops. Bring Me the Horizon song, by the way. Right, let's see if there's a secret room next to the challenge room. Like, right, I don't think there is one, but I want there to be. There isn't. What about here? This is a likely place for one. There it is. Apologies for the coughing again. I can't help it. Lingering cold. Yeah, we literally have maximum money, so there's no point. Yeah, let's just go to the next floor. I don't really need the rest of the floor, I think. Unless, let's go and do it. Let's do it, why not? You never know, could be a library down there, could be a planetarium. It's doubtful, but you never know. You never know. So yeah, another thing is that, like, when thinking about making this channel, I was thinking, should I just start a new save file completely from scratch and do all the unlocks again? And then I thought about how long it took me to do it, and nah, I can't do that again. I'm not going through that a second time. Yeah, it would take way too long. For reference, Binding of Isaac Repentance, the DLC itself, took me about 3 months of playing to get 100%. And I played that from, I think it was, yeah, March 31st, which was actually my birthday when it came out. Which is like the best birthday present ever. You know, a DLC for my favourite video game of all time. Or one of them anyway. Hell yeah. And I like finished it like mid-June or something. So, if that took me that long, I can't imagine how long it would take me to 100% the game from a completely fresh file. And, you know, only doing videos every now and then. Because I think the plan is of this channel is to not do videos like every day or anything like that. There's no way I could do that, but I'm thinking maybe 2 a week. 2 to 3 videos a week, maybe. I don't really know. Um, but it's like, I already have like 2 YouTube channels. One of them is like a VOD channel, as I've explained, for all of my live streams. It's called Xantor Live, if anyone wants to check it out. And the other one is just my main channel, where I just put, I mean, it's more like random gaming content. It used to be more Guitar Hero, but honestly, I've played Guitar Hero to death at this point. So, I am getting a little tired of that. I still chart. I still do charting for songs in Guitar Hero. So what I mean by charting is I am the guy who places all of the notes to the songs. If anyone isn't really into Guitar Hero or anything like that. So I do that. And it's really fun. I really like doing it. I've got a couple of set lists out, which are like big song packs. Some of which is, of course, easier than others. The first sort of few packs I did was called Gent Hero, which is more for a style of music with low-tuned guitar chugging, like dun 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 dun, like that sort of thing, like more groove-oriented, low-tuned guitar noises, and more complex rhythm-based sort of things. It's like a rhythm-based set list, because a lot of Guitar Hero songs, for those who aren't aware, are mainly charted for solos. People just love solo medleys and playing really fast, crazy solos. Whereas I have never been huge into that. I've been more a fan of strange rhythms. And kind of tricking people out and making them realise that, wait, I actually have to learn how to understand and play this rhythm. So that's what I enjoy playing in Guitar Hero. So that's why I charted it. And it was popular. It was popular. It did pretty well, the Gent Hero stuff. We can re-roll in here, by the way, and we probably should have done before, instead of re-rolling in the thingy room. Hang on a minute. I think we can do a thing here. We can do a bit of tech with this chest. I've not done this before, but I've seen other people do it, and it's really cool when they do it. They call it a snaggy. Or at least Larsfest does. Okay, so you put that just there, and then you do this. There you go, a little snaggy for you right there. I've not done that before, but it's quite cool. Because yeah, if I'd have just left, I would have, I wouldn't be on full health. But with that little snaggy, that little bit of tech, we can leave and pick up the heart as well to get it back. It's literally pointless, really, because it's got health just lying everywhere. But yeah, it is what it is. Tis what tis. Ooh, glass eye. Ooh. You know what, as well? I've not seen this room before. I've never ever seen this room before in my 1,600 hours of Isaac. So there you go. Just shows there's new things all the time. Oh yeah, and the other one is, the other set list that I do in Guitar Hero is called Zancharted. Which is basically, people suggest songs for me to chart for the game, and I chart them. And that's it. That's literally it. It's just like a chart suggestion set list. Like if anyone wants me to chart a song, I'll be like, sure, I'll do it. I do it, put it in a set list, send it to them. They're happy because they get their song charted. I'm happy because I actually find something to chart. Because, yeah, that's the problem. I never know what to chart exactly. Now this item right here is really interesting. Eden's Blessing. So I could take that, and it would give me another item on the next run. However, I like to be more in control of the items that I get. Because there is an issue where it could be a really bad item. And I don't want a bad item. I want a good item. So, yeah. Let's reroll. Okay. Not great. We don't even have a proper shop either. It's one of the greeds, wasn't it? Okay, whatever. We'll just take ghost bombs, I guess. I guess we could play this guy out as well, but 9 times out of 10 it'll just give you a health up. Could give me like a compass or something though. I've seen that happen. So we'll try it. Okay, gotta be careful because of the spikes. It's best to play him twice and then do a rotation. 1, 2, ow, walked into that spike. It's fine, we got health elsewhere. So 1, 2. 1. Okay. 1, 2. Emperor. So the Hermit is a shop teleport, and the Emperor is a boss teleport. Blue map. That's pretty good, actually. Pretty good. We'll take blue map. Yeah, it's just usually I find that those beggars will just almost always give you, yeah. They'll always give you a health up. Spades? Sure. There used to be a thing with this room, right? That, like, the reason why I didn't get this card earlier, there used to be a bug with this room where this card always used to be the same card, and there was never any variety. It was always the same in an older version of Isaac. So I just kind of put it into my muscle memory to ignore it. I think it was a Hanged Man. I can't remember, but it used to always be the same card. So that's why I kind of avoided that for the longest of times. Okay, lots of health. We don't have an arcade though, or anything to use it on, so that's kind of pointless for us right now. Alright, let's just move on. I've got nothing else to do here. I've spent long enough on this floor. So let's go. Wait, was that a coin? That is a coin. Almost missed it. Key for key. Always a good time. And let's move on. To the depths 2. I know on this health we've already got more or less perfect health. So yeah, let's move on. Necropolis 2. Electric Boogaloo. Sure, I'll take both of these. I don't need to, it's just this is the last floor that we actually can spend our money on. So, might as well. Sun, see the full layout floor. Extra key. What we got in here? Okay, nothing of use. Okay, just decide to use that pill, because why not? A lot of people don't like Shrink Shot, the item. A lot of people don't like it, but I don't mind it. It's not, like, I get it. It makes the enemy smaller and harder to hit, but it doesn't really cause that much issue. Like, I don't really, like, I haven't been struggling to hit enemies or anything like that. I haven't struggled at all. So, it's not a real problem or anything like that. Alright, let's... don't know how I avoided that. There you go, my toes are just big enough to get that one. Yeah, let's go to the item room. Because we can then re-roll it. I'm surprised we got the D6 already. It's pretty good. Okay, here we go. Ow. This room is pretty horrible. These rotating skull things are pretty horrible. Every time I get hit by those. Every time. Yeah, I'll take this instead, Bomb Spell. And let's do a reroll. The shears are good, pinking shears. If I didn't have a good item already, I would definitely pick those up. They melt bosses. They really do. Very strong item. Would recommend. Okay, let's try and get another roll. Hopefully we've got enough rooms left to do a roll, but it doesn't look like we do. So, I don't know, maybe we'll find like a battery or something. Hey, look at that, we got a damage up from Death's List there. Good stuff. Ooh, Cursed Eye as well. Nice. We can now see what's inside of chests before we open them. Oh yeah, and we do have enough rooms for recharge because we have the habit. I forgot about that. If you added some spare soul hearts on the floor, we could probably use that to our advantage. I don't think that's going to happen though. Although, there is an arcade and we do have a lot of spare red health lying around, so we could roll again for sure. That could be cool. We could just farm rerolls on here for a really good item. Let's do it. Why not? We got 2 items. Okay, that's garbage. That's fine, we can get some more rolls. So got 1 there, 1 there. So that's 1 trip. Got 1 red heart there and a half there. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Got nothing else really to do on this floor. And once we go into the boss room, we will be trapped in there. Oh, clear rune. Let's do it. Let's just buy it. Just see what happens. We'll spend all our money on it. We don't really have a need for money at this point. We've, you know, been to the last shop because it's Necropolis 2. Got nothing to lose here. So what if we don't have any money left? Okay, there we go. There's clear rune. Very rare item, that. Spin top, sure. I got nothing else to spend money on. Okay. Well, clear rune's really good. It's just we'd need to find something to use it with. And either way, I don't even know if clear rune is better. Like, clear rune per throw is better or worse than the D6. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Okay, got it. So we got another roll there. Let's go and roll the item room again. I'm interested to see what we get. I want to get something really good. Like, we could get like generic item, but we could do better than that. Come on, it's the first run. We have to really, you know, get something spicy here. Okay. No. We only have 1 of the syringes. So it's not the transformation. Yeah, let's go and re-roll again, I guess. So yeah, in order to do that, we just use up a bunch of our health on the machine. And can get more charges from it because we have the habit. And we can do this because we have spare health lying around the floor. Because I'm just thinking, right, if we're able to get the items from there, like another 2, it would then be worth re-rolling in there instead of, like, you know, in the item room all the way over here, having to run all the way back. It would make more sense doing it that way. But you never know. Okay. That's that. Don't have enough money for that, so let's go back to the item room. It is a little bit cheesy and a little bit grindy. I say cheesy. I don't know. Is it cheesy? We're not really cheesing the game. We're just kind of manipulating the game to give us what we want. And I don't see anything wrong with that. It's the way you're supposed to play the game, you know? Alright, here we go. Honestly, I don't think we're going to get much better from this room. So we're just going to take this. It is now a damage up. It never used to be, but it is now. So that's good. And kills heal. So the more enemies we kill, we will heal red hearts from that. Not that it's a big deal, but I don't know. It's better than everything else we've had in that room so far, and I don't really want to play. I don't really want to play that anymore. Yeah, we could do this though. Oh, okay, we get the blood bag. Cool. Little speed up. Okay. We're just gonna blow this guy up as well. He's not very useful to us now. Alright, I'll just move on. Yeah, that was like the perfect timing for the blood bag as well. We didn't really need any more use for it. Well, we do have another roll anyway. Actually, I'm going to save the roll for the Devil Rune. I would take Clear Rune with me, but to be honest, we don't have a rune we can use with it, and the chances of getting a good rune is really unlikely. Like a Jera or a Perthroat. So I think it's in our best interest. Well, there's another machine. Yeah, I think it's in our best interest just to keep the D6 in this case. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Look at that. Easy peasy. And we're going to take the Polaroid, because we're going to the chest. And what do we get in here? Get the Book of Belial. I think you know what's going to happen with this book. I'm going to pick it up, so it's a part 1 of a book. Because if you collect 3 books, it makes Bookworm. Which is an occasional double shot, is how I describe it. And let's reroll. The Void. The Void's good. The Void is good, but we have the D6. And yeah, I could void the D6 in order to get the ability's power, but it would mean that we wouldn't be able to actually use the D6 with the Void, because when we used it, it would void the item and not re-roll it, so it wouldn't really have much use, so we're just going to skip it. And on to room 1, we have a blind floor. Oh, my favourites. Who doesn't like a good blind floor? So, when it comes to blind floors, my strategy is don't go in item rooms. Try not to go in shops. Just try and avoid all of the rooms that can give you items. And the reason being is that if you avoid item rooms, you can get higher planetarium chance. And planetariums can give you some pretty interesting items, like Terra. That's the one I think of all the time. Terra's a great item. It gives you rock tears, a big damage up. So that's pretty good. We do have a library here, and that's going to be really useful, actually. Because we could do that, and then we could do that, and bam, Bookworm. Then I can re-roll these and pick these up again. Satanic Bible, free Black Heart, and a cookbook. Nice. There you go. So that's 5 books we picked up now. So we do have Bookworm, and we do get that occasional double shot now. But yeah, if this was a normal floor and not a blind floor, I'd be really happy to find that library. Because we could then keep re-rolling those books over and over again until we exhausted the book pool, and then we just got normal items from there, like item room items. And that can happen if you have the D6. It's just, unfortunately, it's a blind floor, and there's not much you can do about that. There is an item here, but I am going to ignore it because it's a blind floor. It could be something really bad. You never know. It could be, I don't know. I don't know what it could be, but it could be terrible. So I'm going to avoid it. That's just kind of my general rule, you know? If you can't see what the item is, don't take it. Because if it's something bad, you'll regret it. And if it's something good, you don't know. You don't know it was good or not. So, yeah. The only blind room, or the only blind items I'll take is things like that, like boss room items. Also, that's 2-part guppy as well. And the other thing I would happily take would be from golden chests, or stone chests. And that's because almost all of them are good. There's only one item that could be considered to be bad that you can get from golden chests, and that is Bob's Brain. So it's a little bit of risk versus reward, but it's like, that's the only bad item you can get, is Bob's Brain. So the chances are unlikely. I probably wouldn't take it if I was on low health. But I think under most circumstances, I would just take it. And then, yeah, boss room items are always worth taking when it's a blind floor. They're the only thing that's safe, really. Unless you have Chaos. Chaos changes the game entirely. So yeah, this run's looking good. I'd say I've played pretty well. We've taken a couple of stupid hits of damage here and there, but for the most part, pretty good. We I do feel like we have kind of been handed this run on a golden platter though, due to the amount of, you know, soul hearts the game's given me, and the fact that we got the pencil on like our first room. So yeah, pretty lucky if you ask me. But that's part of it, you know. Luck. Honestly, I don't want any more red health, so I'm just going to leave those there. Which we could have done, because we do have a 67% chance of a devil room. I think if you get a devil room, we take whatever's in there, then yeah, I might go back and take those. Might be worth it. Ah, but there you go, we didn't get one. Fair enough. Let's just move on. We don't really need to explore the rest of the floor, I think. We're good. We are good. Cathedral. Okay. Oh yeah, one other thing I wanted to mention, and yeah, I'm talking a lot this video, but that's good. I think that's kind of what I need to try and do, to talk a lot. But it would be the whole, should I edit the videos or not? And I'm kind of deciding to not edit them. And the reason being is that, one, I don't have enough time. You know, I just don't have the time to edit videos because of streaming and, you know, charting, as I mentioned earlier. But also, I think if I edited these videos a bit, there could then be potential, you know, complaints of cheating or whatever. Now, I never would. I don't see the point. If I die in a run, I die, and you will see that. I'm not going to hide anything like other known Isaac streamers do, or not streamers, other Isaac YouTube creators do. For other people who do streaks, looking at the obvious, the elephant in the room. So yeah, all of these are going to be non-edited, all recorded and uploaded completely raw in their OBS file, which is what I'm recording with. I will probably rename the video file, so I understand, but there won't be any sort of cheating or anything like that. It's all just going to be raw video footage, and I think that's the best way to do it. But yeah, I could edit them down to like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but again, it would be a lot of effort. I can do it, you know, I can video edit. It's just, I don't have the time. I don't have the time, and for me, video editing is kind of one of those things where I enjoy it for a short amount of time. So like, I'll edit like 3 videos and I'll be like, right, cool, I'm done. And I won't want to edit another video for like a month. And I'll be like, okay, I'm done. I'm finished. Also, we are getting surprisingly low on health, so maybe I should have taken that health earlier. Okay, well, let's start re-rolling this then. Take that. Lemegaton. I'm going to pick up, but I'm not going to roll it. Okay, there you go. There's some more books taken. Very nice. It is a blind floor, though. I can't see where anything is. And honestly, I haven't been paying attention because I've been talking. So I don't know the floor layout whatsoever. I'm just following wherever the game takes me. So I could potentially go back and re-roll all of that. And again, exhaust the pool. The item pool. But we got more important things to do when we get to the chest. A little bit of concentration here. Funny enough, I think this boss is harder than the final boss. The Isaac boss is harder than the Blue Baby fight on the next floor. I kind of wish that they would, like, swap their abilities around, you know? If they were to swap them, I think that'd be more fair. Because Blue Baby is just too easy, whereas Isaac is harder, in my opinion. There you go. We do have a void open up, but I'm not doing that. Heck that. Alright, chest. What do we get? We get those 4 items. Honestly, it's not worth taking those. I'm just gonna save for a reroll. Which I probably should have done, you know, should have tried to get a reroll before heading to this floor. But again, it's a blind floor, so I couldn't see the layout. And I'm really bad at keeping track of those blind floors. Cool. But yeah, as I was mentioning, yeah, all these videos will be uploaded raw footage, straight to YouTube. Cool, we got a luck up. What do we get? Because we are a little bit low in health, I'm gonna take that. Why not? Oh, 1 key to open that? Sure. I'll take Ghost Baby. That's part 2 conjoined. Cool. Let's move on. Let's keep going. And yeah, once again, I don't know how many videos of this I'm going to do, over what amount of time, but I'm thinking maybe 2 a week, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. How many I feel like I want to do. Ugh. These skulls are a bit of a pain. I feel like I have rushed a little bit today with this run, and I have been playing a little bit sloppy now, looking back at this now, because I mean we were at like full health earlier, but we are deteriorating a little bit, so yeah, excuse that. I'm not as good as I was earlier today. But that's fine. Ah, bloat, everyone's favourite. There you go. Not a problem, bloat, really. Lower health, yes, he is. Well, I mean, lower damage, yeah, he's a bit more of a problem. But he's not the worst. If you can stay above bloat, he's fine. And if you're not above him, just do diagonal shots if you can. And that'll sort him out. Ow. That was dumb. I should not have picked that key up. That was not worth it. We should be able to do this, even though I've been playing really badly today, and I don't know why. Okay, cool. One more room, we get a reroll. And we definitely will. Ugh. That was a bit sketchy. Oh, we got 69. Nice. HP up and you feel protected. Bam. This is really good. Poison tears. Okay. This enemy right here always reminds me of that boss from Pikmin 1, if anyone's played that. There's a boss that's basically a massive spider who has, well, it's not only a spider, I think he's got like 3 legs or something. 3, 4 legs. But it looks like a spider. And I can't remember what the area is called. But anyone who's played Pikmin 1 will know exactly the area I mean. It's the area you find the blue Pikmin. Always reminds me of that boss. So strategy here, big strategy. If you ever see this guy, Super Gluttony or whatever he's called, kill him last, because you will get health from him. In some way or another. Oh, there you go, Host Hat. We mentioned Host Hat like at the very start of the run, when we saw the Dr. Fetus item. And how it's useful for that. Because this item stops explosions from hurting you. Right, I think we're near the end. I think we're getting closer to the end of the floor. Because we do have the top secret room here. And I find that top secret rooms are usually situated near the end of the level. Near the boss, so. Ow, okay, this is really, really not going well. Like, we're gonna beat the run, I'm pretty sure. You know, I'm not gonna die. But, yeah, surprisingly close to the health there. Before we go in there, let's just check this. Staying far away from that. We could pay this guy out, but there's not really much need to at this point. We can just go. Yeah, I'm close to dying, but, yeah, that's just me, eh? I can be a bit of a derp sometimes, as demonstrated. But we'll just see where this goes, you know. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but my highest win streak in this game is 51. 51. And before that, I had another win streak of about 29. And I've never gotten higher, but that's fine. There's no problem with that. There's always a chance to get higher than that. I don't know what the record is, but I know that Lars Fest has gotten over 1,000. I think it was 1,028 or something. And then Sinvictor's, well, Sinvictor's is kind of not real. So, on that bombshell, thanks for watching. That has been the very first episode of my Eden streak. Hope you enjoyed. And, yeah, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do that sort of thing. And, we'll do another one soon. We will continue the Eden streak, because we are currently at 1. Next time, we will play again and do another run. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, goodbye.